You got to watch out even the conversations, the attitudes and dispositions of people. Yeah, you got to pay attention. That's your job. Your job. You got to even discern and know when folk are not good for you. That's your job. Because if you don't, you will drown. And when you're drowning, that means you're just plain old losing out. People can talk to you in such a way you lose your desire. You lose all of your desire. You love the Lord, but you start kind of just pulling away because of what they say. So you got to be watchful and mindful and pay attention to what you are around, because sometimes they don't mean to do it, but they don't have no connection of anything that can reveal to them what they are doing. So because they don't understand what they are doing, they unintentionally a lot of times can pull you under. And you have to understand that. That's why people that comes to the Lord, I don't care who you may be, when you step over into Jesus, when you come to him, you start getting wisdom like you never had before. Wisdom comes to you when you get on the Lord's side. And the way you used to think, the things you used to say and talk, and the kind of people you used to hang around, wisdom started telling you, that's not good for me. That's not good to me. Don't nobody even have to tell you. You know it, that it's not good for you. So you want to make sure that you do everything to prevent drowning, because people are drowning every day. Every day. Whole churches of folk drowning because of not being able to keep them motivated, not being able to keep themselves up because of being around the wrong thing. Why do you think he said in the word, wherefore come out from among them? Certain kind of things you got to know what to get from around. And people of God don't have no business being fooled and tricked by everything that goes on, that comes around. We are in the time of the false prophets. We're in the time of people that different, what they call those people that make them drink Kool-Aid and occults. Yeah, we're in the midst of all of that kind of thing, and the people of God don't have any business being tricked by that. Not if you're reading your word. But it seems like nobody get tricked like supposedly sanctified people. Saved folk. Folk that's supposed to know the Lord, have him living in their heart, and testify to the fact that they got him living on the inside. Christ does not come to anybody and make them more stupid than they were before. No, he doesn't. So now, somebody's not telling the truth, because you get wiser when you come and give your life to the Lord. You are not left at the mercy of whatever come along, and you believe everything with a briefcase, and you believe everything that comes saying that they are prophet. You don't have no business doing that. Everybody can get excited. If you hit the right thing over there right now on that organ or whatever, no, it's got to be a jumpy. No, you too slow. Jumpy. Hallelujah. Because it's a certain thing that turns us on. We get certain kind of thing we like to, and it's a certain kind of preacher we like to hear. Somebody ought to say hallelujah in here. Somebody ought to, and we get up. All except the people that come here. I don't care what you do, they just sit and look. You can say, there come Jesus through the door. Like who was it the prophet said? But Paul said, but none of these things move me. He didn't mean that. He didn't mean it like that. But I don't care what we say. It is Jesus coming through the door. I don't know whether I'm blessed or cursed when it comes to this. I don't know whether it's a blessing. I don't know which one it is. Well, I wish it was blessing me when you do that. Hallelujah to God. But we want you to understand that we don't have any business. This is called the age of you. It's time now, the season of wake up. This is wake up and understand what this is really, what you are all involved in. You got to know. That's why I called to you and spoken to you the other night. It's time to wake up. Stop coming to church, sitting up chewing gum and don't know what's going on. Wake up and know what God is doing in this hour. We got to be aware of what is about to take place and what is about to happen, because things will happen. Jesus will come and be gone, and we'll still be. We got to become alert to the truth of this word. And there is a way you got to receive it. And then on top of receiving it, you got to believe it. And believing is the part that causes you to want to activate it once you believe it. I'm not excited about folk coming in here hearing. The devil hear every time I preach. And he ain't going to get saved. He ain't going to do nothing that pertain to the things of God. He always hear. So I'm not excited about folk coming in here hearing. I'm only looking for believers. Because believers activate what they hear. But if you're not a believer, you just come in here. Anybody here? All my unsaved life, I was going to church, sitting up, just hearing. But one day, I got disturbed. I got disturbed because I knew that I wasn't and I wasn't straight inside. The witness of what I was supposed to be wasn't there. And I got disturbed about my lost condition. I was made to realize I was going to church, but I was lost. I was lost. And I went religiously. Every Sunday, my mother saw to it that we went to church. But there became a time. There came a time when all of a sudden I've been coming and coming, and I don't have nothing. I don't have anything real in me. And I had to come to the realization of that. Coming to church is not enough. Something's got to take place in your life. And you can get very comfortable, and you can even start feeling confident because you do come. But something's got to happen, what is called the believing realm. In the believing arena of things. And then all of a sudden, you begin to notice that you start seeing differently. It's like, well, what have I been? Your eyes of your understanding really open up. And when you really find what you truly need, you stop going here, there, everywhere.